Well, hello there. Thanks for joining me. We're going to be installing a Best Mortise Lock today here on this bathroom. It's a Best 45H, and this is a privacy function with a visual indicator on the outside. So first step always, we take those instructions, crumple them up, throw them away. We don't need those. Now that's just a joke. We know we got to follow the instructions. I've read those a couple times, so hopefully don't mess anything up on this install. So here I'm just unpacking the box, making sure I have all my parts and pieces. Those are the roses. Got my trim rings, I got my lever, got my spindle assembly there. Alright, I'm going to throw that box behind the door. Give a little wall protection. Now I'm going to check out my hub toggles positions. That's the inside, and the hub toggle should be down. This is the outside. The hub toggle should be up, allowing the door to lock. So here, straight out of the box, the hub toggle is in the up position, and then when I lock it, it raises up and locks that exterior lever. Interior lever can still turn freely because the hub toggle is in the down position. So yeah, now we can install that bad boy. Make sure we're going to pre-drill the holes before we screw it to the door so we don't split the edge of the door. Using a Vicks bit there, and supplied what do they call those screws? Bi-metal. They're wood or metal screws. So we'll install the cassette, and then usually since I'm using a number 3 tip, I'll install the strike right then at that same time. I got an impact set up with each different, with a number 3 and a number 2 tip though. So they have you put in the scalp plate on, I call it. What do they call it? They call it the faceplate assembly. They have you put the faceplate assembly on last. I like to put it on right there because people have a tendency to over tighten the lever mounting plates, or the trim mounting plates, so it can be harder to put that thing on at the end. So now I'm looking at the Thumbturn. We're looking at that exterior visual indicator. Up and down on the Thumbturn is unlocked, and horizontal is locked. I noticed when I laid out my holes, I oriented the holes on the Thumbturn up and down. In the instructions, they show the holes horizontal, but that could easily be changed if needed. So anyway, I'm pre-drilling my holes for the visual indicator mounting bracket, and then the Thumbturn. Opening up the screw pack that comes with the visual indicator, and had a number 1 tip there still on my impact from the last kick plate I put on. So switch back over the number 2, and then we're gonna put the Thumbturn in. Yeah, so far so good. Those are stainless steel screws. Alright, looking good. And then now the little indicator is going to pop in, and it'll kind of seat inside there into the Mortise cassette, and then this faceplate just pops on and just a little tension fit. So that's what holds that on. Hey, look at that. It's going red when we lock it, so that's good. Now we're gonna do the trim cassette. You get the exterior trim mounting plate, then the interior trim mounting plate. And don't over tighten those. Very easy to over tighten. Don't want to over tighten those. And then we have our roses. Got the interior and exterior rows with the trim rings. So you pop those on, screw them on, then you're ready for your lever. So we got the spindle assembly coming up next. You do 1 full turn. I think I just did a 1.5 turns there, maybe, possibly. And then with the set screw for the interior lever, I like to run it all the way in first to where it's a little bit past where it's going to need to go, because those can be kind of sticky and kind of hard. So I run it in first, then I back it just out enough to where it's going to slip on to the spindle, and then it's just a really slight adjustment on it then to get it to lock onto the spindle. And I think I ended up taking this off once because it wasn't operating as smooth as I wanted it to. I was trying to see, wasn't sure exactly why. Take it off, and I don't know if I loosened it a little bit more or tightened it a little bit more, but I was trying to see what was going on there. It ended up okay. Yeah, you want to work as smooth as you can. Then give it a test, make sure it locks. Make sure that the deadbolt's going in, locking the door. But yeah, that's about it. So thanks for watching. If you got any tips or tricks for me, leave it in the comments, and catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.